you'll have to choose the price. You have to say like, hey, if you join this, you will be able to win X, Y, or Z. You will be able to win something, right? How do you pick the right price? That is what we're going to talk about today. It's not enough to just do your work and hopefully you'll grow. You can do a lot more than you actually believe. One of the fastest ways I've seen anyone building their email list along with their business is definitely a viral sweepstake. Essentially a way to incentivize people to share the word about your business, to say like, hey, you can win something, but then, in order to increase your chances of winning, you can invite your friends, and the more friends you invite, the higher chance of winning you have. Like, this is literally what our company does. It's called a viral. Totally, we've already collected well over 50 million leads so far for our clients doing viral contests and viral sweepstakes. But one of the things you will need to do when you create a contest, doesn't matter which tool you use, I hope ours, but first of all, let me start out by doing something that you definitely should not do. I've seen people do it, it is the worst thing. First of all, I've seen people give a monetary value price. Who wants to get that? Literally everyone, and you don't want everyone on the list. You don't want everyone on your list. Worst thing to do. Second thing that people do is they give away a random price, something that's not related to your business. Hey, you can win an iPad. Again, who wants to have an iPad? Everyone. And what's that going to do is you're just going to get people joined to your sweepstake. They're not interested in your actual core product, right? And that's when people say oh yeah, my if we do a sweepstake, they're just freebie buyers because they don't buy my stuff. No, duh. If you give away something random like that, they're definitely not going to buy. You want to make sure that you give something away that is exactly speaks to your target audience, right? And usually the easiest thing you can do is to give away your own product, right? To give away your own product, because you let's say, I don't know, you got a web shop for fishing rods, right? Fishing rods. And then what you could do is you could literally give away some kind of a fishing rod, because who is going to be interested in that? Only people who are into fishing, right? You could even think a bit further, what is something that they may not actually have, I don't know, some kind of a box where they can put all their stuff in, which is only interesting for those who are into your product, into your market, into your in your target audience, right? So you want to make sure it's aligned with that. But even though when you say hey, I'm gonna give away my own product, ideally it's something that is worth fighting for, worth sharing for. If it's a prize that's going to be worth $5, not a lot of people are going to be interested in that, right? It doesn't have to be something extreme, but then even then, when you have multiple ideas, or maybe you're still not really sure what to do, there's one really cool trick which is really effective. It's easy to do, it won't cost you anything. You will literally have more people join, you will have more people to start sharing, and you will have a higher overall result from it. And this is it. There's actually two ways of doing this, right? Let's say you have literally no clue. You could literally ask or send out an email if you have an email list saying hey, what would you want to win? What would it? And you can literally just get some ideas. If you literally have no idea, or if you have a social media following, you just post it there, right? But there's actually a more effective way of doing it, and that's this. Let's say you already have a short list of maybe 2 or maybe 3 things that you think hey, maybe that's something that I could give away. We've used this in different kind of promotion angles. Is instead of just sending an email at some point hey, we got this contest, so you can win and share, right? Instead of doing that, you're not going to do that. Instead, you're first going to send out an email or post on social media for that matter, where you're literally asking your audience, hey, we are considering to do a sweepstake or to do a contest. Which of these 2 to 3 things do you think we should use, right? Which one should you give away? So then people will vote for that. And if you send out an email, you can literally have 3 different links in your email. So you just ask, click on whatever you want. By doing that, you actually do 2 really important things. One, you actually get feedback from your audience. They will literally tell you what they want to have the most. Super important, right? Because now it's hey, cool, all of these 3 things, I thought all 3 were good. Guess what? Only one of them is really popular. That's the one I'm gonna go with, right? But it does actually something more powerful than that as well, because now, before you even created a campaign, you asked your community for help, and they were able to have a vote. They were able to have a say in it. So by the time you actually do your contest, they will be more connected towards it, because they're hey, I voted for that, and now because of that, it's now live. So now I should definitely join, because I'm part of the original, I'm part of the creation of this contest, right? Various of our customers have been using this strategy really, really effectively, and I highly recommend it for anyone who already has a bit of an audience. Obviously, you have to be able to get the message out somewhere, whether that is on your social media or via your email list, for example. But if you do, it is highly recommended to do a quick survey email or to do a quick survey on Facebook to learn what is going to be mostly in demand, and secondly to get your audience involved into the creation of your contest to make sure that those people will be more than willing to start sharing your message with all of their friends as well. And obviously, if you want to put this into practice, highly recommend to check out upviral.com as well. It's the tool to grow your email list using viral marketing, and using sweepstakes and giveaways. It's only one of the ways you can actually use viral, amongst many other ways as well. So I'll see you there. All right, cut. We're done here. Let's wrap it up. Oh, well, sorry, you're still there. Well, in that case, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my channel where I share marketing tips, tricks, and strategies that will help you grow your business faster. So you can click on the subscribe button right now or check out the next video. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.